hard to understand.
Why would you
trying
think
to
that
say,
anyway?
So I asked
what
if
is it?
Barbie was
I've been
coming,
so anti.
and he said
French
something
Canadians
about,
doing. I've been very anti.
oh, you know,
All
there's
of a
been
sudden
such a
I-
rift in the
I
family.
suddenly thought that
with
maybe I
Barbie.
should just relax.
You know, she never
and
talked to
try
him
to
for 2 years.
the way I am when
before
I'm
she
in
died or
Mexico. And I
something
thought,
like
what can
this.
I do?
It's okay, so she's coming to Winnipeg, but I
You know,
don't
when
think
you're
she'll
when
come.
Do you want me to pull her blouse out
listen
so you
to
can
the
take her
Yeah,
cleavage?
something like that, it was
Spanish and enjoy it.
This is the first party at the family reunion.
Days, I mean,
For sure. Jeff is coming
Just
in.
for a couple of days.
A different attitude. So
And I talked
also
to
decided,
Alex,
why should I have to live with
yeah.
that I love to
Yeah.
live in?
But not.
No, it's a
Barbara.
photo
So
return.
I'm not.
Yeah.
It's hard, you know, when they get.
Donna and
This
Jeff
is in our room
It's a good
at
thing
the
that Barbara.
Viscount Gort
I don't think.
Barbie?
Hotel.
Jen, don't come.
No,
For
no.
all the traveling you say to David.
Okay, there they are. Wave, Barbara, you're standing right in front of 361.
Now zoom in and get 361.
I forget where the zoomer is.
It's up there. It'll appear to if you.
I forget where the zoom is.
Okay, beautiful day. Filled with mosquitoes. I've got a mosquito bite here.
361.
Okay.
June 21st, 1990, first day of summer.
Yeah.
Mom, Pa Kettle on the porch. Just keeping busy. Just feeding the flies. Watching time go by.
It's fantastic being here. Okay. This is a view from the newly added porch of 361 Sunset, looking out towards the water. The trees that used to be right there in front were blown down 2 years ago in a strong storm that knocked out the point as well. Now we'll go down to the beach. This is King Edward Beach, and that's Barbara. That is where the rock used to be, right out there. And this is looking around up towards 361 Sunset, and that's where the rock is now, up on the beach. That's Mavis. Those little steps right there were the ones we used to step up on, and they were always underwater. We'd get up on the rock and dive off into the 4-foot deep water, which was deep enough for us as kids. There's Mavis. And that was the outside of the rock. I'm now looking down the beach, King Edward Beach, and that side of the rock used to face straight out into the lake. It's a beautiful day, but the mosquitoes are just bloody awful. That rock way out there is still where it always is, I believe. This is about where we used to sit as kids. Within a few feet of there every day. We'd sit there. 50 years ago, we were here as 14-year-olds. At least I was and Barb was.
I hear Auntie Badabra and Dad swimming at Victoria Beach. Badabra hasn't got in yet, but she'll make it. Beautiful. There are the rocks over there.
Dad. Oh, there's Dad. They both stay together.
There's Barbara, meandering up the beach. And the cottage is just through there. And there is Elk Island. I swam down the beach to that rock, about 300 yards away. And we're going to walk down there now. Looks a bit like a storm coming, but hope it's not going to rain.
Changed it.
This is the total
These
pole.
are incredible. You don't even need light.
You believe
Light.
it's
These
all-
Well,
Sony cameras
Mike
are-
could do this commercially, he's done so much of it. He does it for everything anyone has in town. But, and we've had a camera since I saved the first year we were married, which is almost 36 years. I saved up $32 to buy our first camera. Took me all
Where's
year.
my bed?
Tell my kids that, they don't believe me.
I know. Oh, the kids are
But
That's
the
the old
reason,
folding
smart
pole.
these days. Everybody has a house.
the reason we did what we did is we had a
Yeah,
granddaughter born,
Barbara
we knew they'd change.
filming.
Get that camera out of
She
your
was
eye,
our first
Lori.
grandchild. And these will be
I've got
obsolete.
2 of them.
These will be obsolete though in 6 years. You
Oh
know,
yeah. No, our other one was quite obsolete when we got this one.
these change.
Oh, no, this is obsolete already, and I
I
just
know,
got it.
but Mike,
Already there's one that's about
Mike's
this.
just buying it. It's in about its 15th year, and it's hysterical. You could move to Florida these days. You know what? You know what they do? You know the clubhouse.
I'm trying to get a picture of you over the TV.
You know the clubhouse. People line up for blocks. It's always the hottest day of the year. Clubhouse is hotter than hell. Well, we'll discuss about tennis. Like you see, Barbara's going to this cruise fundraiser tonight, and she had to go in and do all this. She says Barbara's language needs cleaning up. She uses the F word a
Well,
lot.
Mavis would never have heard it.
I
She'd be
can't
shocked.
stand people that use the F word.
She'd be
I can't
shocked.
understand how they can do it. I really can't.
Mavis is the worst fucking mouth in the world.
Well, you would have found our ladies thing hysterical. I couldn't believe. I was too sick to care when they ran it by me. You know, I've had these, heart stuff. It's because of Mother. And now this other, I just am academic. Here come to her cottage.
There's her old desk.
And,
You
anyway.
taking that cup, Lori, with the knives and forks?
Yeah.
Oh, the trays just beside her on here.
Anyway, she,
That isn't.
So the
this
coal
one
oil
sweet
lamps.
girl phoned me up. She said, Elsie,
And look at the ceiling.
on Sunday, and she's a widow.
Still
Her husband
the lumpy ceiling that
He could say I'm allergic.
Dad put in
He had a
here.
terrible heart condition, continued to
Dreadful
swell.
looking thing.
They had clogged arteries, and he sort of, did he drown? He was going to have dropped dead, they found him in the autopsy within 6 weeks. He had had terrible health problems. Bobby thinks we should use a banana, I think a cucumber would be better. Elsie prays all the time, and whenever we go on a
This is
trip, she
this totem
crochets
pole.
crosses for the church to get the picture.
Oh, my God.
But always says, tell me more. Like, one of the girls on our last tennis trip was Adrian Lang,
used to be
Otto's ex, who's now married
right
to
up in that
Donald
corner.
McDonald,
We always
nursed his
kept
sick
it right up
wife
in that
through
corner.
illness and sick.
In fact,
He
you can
was
still
our
see the
Lucky Muck minister down in eastern Canada.
brackets where they
And
moved it.
now she's our chef.
This is the old Victoria Beach Pier. Looks a lot like it did when it was brand new in about 1949 when Bruce Gow and I saw it. There's a storm out there.
Looks like windsurf right there. You bring that in and see if that's a Winchester out there? See that orange stuff? Oh, and there's
Where?
a loon. See the loon dog? You see that
there's
red
a
orange
storm.
thing out there? See that orange thing out there? I never knew there was such a thing. Water and
Those are
black.
pelicans.
I can't believe they're here.
Isn't that funny?
That's a sign of global warming.
They were here.
Must be pelicans in Manitoba.
They were. It's gonna clear out after that storm.
This is the shape of the new pier at Victoria Beach. We used to swim off this pier, throw each other in, and you wouldn't believe that storm that's going over there. Typical summer storm. I'm just waiting for some lightning. There's a big flash.
It's going right straight down the lake.
I'm waiting for a flash of lightning, folks.
But by the time it happens, you'll... There.
Yeah, I missed it. I mean, I got just that little. There wasn't a good flash, as you can see. That is the Victoria Beach Clubhouse. Looks exactly the same as when Barb and Rhoda were trying to teach me how to jive.
Jive?
That was something you never managed to do, Barb.
No, they didn't.
Never taught him how to jive.
Yeah, there's the Victoria Beach Clubhouse. Never forget this sound. This couch is exactly the way it was in 1942 when I first lay on it. When I was 6 years old. It's exactly the same as it was when I last lay on it before today, which would have been about 1956. Fantastic. This is the old doorway to Mom and Dad's bedroom. You can see the totem pole there. And that upright center is the one we used to use to measure. That upright was the one we used to use to measure people's height. I'm going to try to zoom in on some of the I'll have to do my special focus trick
It's
here.
down the bottom.
Move out of the light, please do.
Sorry?
Move out of the light. I'm not able to focus on this sucker.
Away from my foot, you little shit.
This is a Victoria Beach sunset.
Look at the size of the sun. Isn't that amazing? Looks like the ruddy moon. Where does the moon come up? We get a great big fat one. Where did the rab go?
I saw her go down the end of the path. Maybe she went to the top of the beach there to take a picture.
In front of Hanson's. It still says H.S. Hanson in front of their cottage. On that stone that was always... We should be sitting in this porch.
I'm being eaten by mosquitoes.
That's why I'm going in. Do you want to...
No. This is Victoria Beach. That's the switch that has amused us so much. It's a string dangling through the wall, and you turn on these lights. I don't know, but I am sure Grandpa Laurie Fairfield I built that. And that poker, with its loose handle, has been here since we were here, as has that screen. That little hearth table was brown in our day, but it's still here. Those chairs have new covers, but they were here in our day. That door, of course, has always been there. So has that table. I think the color has changed for that too. That chair and table have been here since we were here. This heater, of course, was not. And there were no lights ever in my memory. And this couch was here when we were here before. That's the lake out there. I'll try to zoom and see if we can get a shadier view of the lake. A little bit of wind. Those pictures were also here 30 years ago. The top three. We've already seen that memorable couch where my mother used to swing. I remember getting a fair amount of occupation on that couch too. The noise you heard earlier. I'm looking in the door now. The Wiswells have done a marvelous job of preserving the best and adding to the rest. This carpet is a great addition. I'm sorry to see the old tapestry gone, but that picture is much more meaningful. It's a Victoria Beach scene. Patricia Beach.
This house, that without a doubt has Mr. Fairfield Sr.'s stamped on it. And here it is. It's a piece of string coming out of the wall, and when you pull on the string, there you go. Typical Fairfield
Craftsmanship. These are some new amenities. A refrigerator. That's where the ice box used to be. An electric stove. And that's a microwave oven. Or the back door has been pushed out 4 feet. That's a freezer. That's a dishwasher. That's running water where we used to have a pump. But there's the old wooden stove. Through there is my old bedroom and an indoor loo. Can you believe an indoor loo? This is looking out from the kitchen to the front door. Past the fireplace to Mavis. That pillar up the center is the one I photographed earlier, where the Fairfield kids were measured for height change from year to year. That was Mom and Dad's bedroom.
Ready?
Something we all love. Mavis found this under the bed.
And
It's
this potty belongs in this room. They got it in the wrong room.
And that room still has the little knocker on the door that Mom and Dad used to expect us to respect.
Jesus Christ, she's playing with a barn door.
Mavis wants to get pictures of this totem pole that it can be reproduced if necessary.
My camera is very, very sluggish.
This is a straight ahead view of the totem pole. And this is as much to the other side as we can manage of our totem.
Try to get it dead
I have it this
side.
way.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, folks, I'm trying to get it so it's really getting good color. There, now maybe thinks I'll be able to carve that sucker.
A couple of no. Where did you run?
Gotta start the video.
Bruce? Bruce? No, it wasn't Bruce.
Oh, dear, dear.
It wasn't Bruce. Was it Bruce?
Bruce.
Georgiana?
I was in the car and I know it was Bruce.
Oh God, not one of those.
This is the hospitality room. Oh, yeah. It's like a fusion here. Everybody's on their third drink. Dan is over there.
Car key. Of course.
I don't know.
It's car key. That's what we called him in Jamaica.
No, no.
Please? You've got it wrong. It's piss wolf. I don't know. I want to ask Rhoda. Rhoda.
My cousin.
The one that
That was on Kingsway.
And some man, whatever the man, my mom always would say, but I don't remember. Bright red shirt.
Look out.
This is at our reunion barbecue. That's the cue for water skiing, I guess.
Because that has to be done today. And she would not talk to us. Lori would have to look at Lori. Yes, they tell her how many. Lori, can I talk to you for a second?
Next summer we'll be down for 3 weeks.
Yeah, but I still.
There he is! Okay, we'll come to your place. You'll have to come up to our place, though.
I think you want a better way to go there.
Did you contact? I'll send you stuff to almost.
No, Georgianne's right there.
That's not the one you took deep sea diving, is it, Lauren? No.
That's Georgianne's daughter.
Goes to Turkey and decides he's going to check on Atlantis on the camera, and you get this. First of all, he spends weeks on the trip pressing it off when it should be on. He's got shots and that's the guy.
face on the end of the dog. Did Bea and Susan compare babies?
Yes.
Okay, where?
Jeez.
Oh, up there.
It's a crying baby and somebody.
Oh, all right. You got back if I thought so.
Say cheese,
Too
cheese.
late.
So much. I dropped my drink. I wasn't paying attention. It slipped out of my hand.
Call my name. Okay, so on Alice, on all your family reunions, you're going to have one. Good, good.
What?
You can move. Say, move aside. Come in.
Who are you? We're alive. Thank you.
Hey, you guys went in the kids' boat, eh?
Lori, Sharon. More than Lori, Sharon. Lori, Jeff, Bruce. The patio cam.
Hey, your zippers are That means what? A slider?
Means I like you. You're lucky.
When you guys came in, that was nothing. 90 degrees? That was nothing. You can do it. You can do it at 80 miles an hour.
Sally, she dropped by. She's here. Or in the mountains.
Tanya, my grandpa.
Where in the golf bag?
What a pair. What a pair.
Like my earrings?
Turn the other ear. What a pair.
Here! Go quick! I want to be in the movie! I want you to be in the movie!
There, I'm getting you. Big smiles. Sorry, this is a bad picture. This is a bad picture. All the kids are waiting in the water.
What?
What am I watching?
This is at
Get out
Big
the
Buffalo
way. I'm gonna hit you.
after a rainstorm. This group here is kind of organized for the horse ride, which was delayed because of the heavy rain.
It's for me.
But I think she put it in her closet. So everyone that was planning to ride should just give her the money.
These are really well done.
And that's it. Finished. She's probably upset because maybe she's losing it.
Yeah, I think we should hire that guy. Who did it? One of the guys. I don't know.
Me and my big
I can point him out.
steaks get a little
Yes, you can have Coke Heavens. Yeah, I know. I've been saying all late, but
This is inside one of the Whiteley cabins. This is the prize-winning mother.
me?
The most negligent mother.
She's up there.
He's filming the most negligent mother.
He's confused. It's her. Worst mother in the world. Swing. Now she's having some Coke afterwards.
Get us naked and
One day when we go back to California, and I've given her Coke. When you want to. Only when you want to.
give me that Coke.
She's been out in the yard nude, playing in the pool, which was a rain puddle. Is there
The heated
no,
pool.
this is yours. Brown. Oh,
And there is the famous snorting Judy.
Pardon?
Judy, is there a fork over there something to eat?
Yes. Oh, I didn't know you were eating now.
I have to, mine's burnt. What are you eating with then?
We
share?
don't know.
We're going to share this, right?
This is
One,
an
Brown.
Indonesian.
I don't do any nose shots.
Here's a sharp knife.
Where what?
Check it out. Make sure.
They told me I'll grow
Get some knives. Go into Bubba's, I guess. Mountains and get some
Outside
knives.
barbecue.
Get something sharp, Ashley, like a steak knife.
Medium well, medium rare.
Riding in my car, riding in my car. Rover the dog is lying in front of the car. We got to get him to move. How do we do that?
Run him over.
Before, John. Hark. What's the horn say?
Beep,
Okay, but louder because you don't want to run over Rover. Horn. Horn goes. Horn goes. Riding in my car, riding in my car, riding in my car, riding in my car. You guys ever get stopped by the police while you're riding in your car?
Oh, never.
Oh, never.
Didn't think
We
so.
got a fast car.
So what's a siren say? Siren. Speeding in my car, riding in my car, riding in my car, riding in my car, in my car.
What were you doing in your car? Choking.
But you know why. Okay, what do the brakes say? Brakes go.
Squeal.
Brakes go.
Deliverance?
Brakes go. Riding in my car. 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 I want to sit in the front seat. No, I want to sit in the front seat. Front seat on the back seat. Riding in my car. Seat belts go. Click, click. No way, we're not going anywhere till everybody does up their seatbelt. Seatbelt goes. Seatbelt goes. Seatbelt goes. Riding in my car. Horn goes. Horn goes. Horn goes. Riding in my car. Engine goes. Engine goes. Engine goes. Riding in my car. Siren goes. Speeding in my car. Brakes go. Brakes go. Brakes go. Riding in my car. 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 The ants were marching one by one. Hurrah! Hurrah! The ants were marching one by one. Hurrah! Hurrah! The ants were marching one by one. The little one stopped to pick at her bum. They all went marching down. Get out of the town.
This is for me. Is it hot?
Yeah.
Got a boom.
Come on, girls. Pick it up.
Boom, 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 boom.
Perfect. Oh, thanks.
The marching two by two.
Hurrah! Hurrah! How about one for me?
Hurrah! Hurrah! The ants were marching two by two. The little one said, Dad, I have to go poo. And they all went marching down. boom. The ant's been marching 4 by 4. Hurrah! Hurrah! The ant's been marching 4 by 4. Hurrah! Hurrah! The ant's been marching 4 by 4. The little one said I have to pee some more.
One more bass, guys.
Here comes my marshmallow.
All night too. All night too. Hush your crying, I'll sing for you. Hush your crying, I'll sing for you. I had a parrot all yellow and green. I had a parrot all yellow and green. Silliest bird you've ever seen. He could swear like a big marine. Sing in the spring. Sing in the spring. Sing in the fall. Sing in the fall. Sing when you hear my baby call. Sing when you hear my baby call. Sing all day. Sing all day. All night too. All night too. Hush your crying, I'll sing for you. Hush your crying, I'll sing for you. Once I had a tall giraffe. My, how that giraffe could laugh. He put beer in his bubble bath. Sing in the spring. Sing in the spring. Sing in the fall. Sing in the fall. Sing when you hear my baby call. Sing when you hear my baby call. Sing all day. Sing all day. All night too. All night too. Hush your crying, I'll sing for you. I hope today it doesn't rain. 'Cause if it does rain, I'll have to play in the house again. Sing in the spring. Sing in the spring. Sing in the fall. Sing in the fall. Sing when you hear my baby call. Sing when you hear my baby call. Sing all day. Sing all day. All night too. All night too. Hush your crying, I'll sing for you. Hush your crying, I'll sing for you. I had a lamb I used to keep. When he tried to go to sleep, he counted people instead of sheep. Sing in the spring. Sing in the spring. Sing in the fall. Sing in the fall. Sing when you hear my baby call. Sing when you hear my baby call. Sing all day. Sing all day. All night too. All night too. Hush your crying, I'll sing for you. Hush your crying, I'll sing for you. You know we're gonna sing it all together, right? You're not gonna repeat. We're gonna sing it all together. Everybody's ready? Sing in the spring. Sing in the fall. Sing when you hear my baby call. Sing all day. All night too. Hush your crying, I'll sing for you. Sing in the spring. Sing in the spring. Sing in the fall. Sing in the fall. Sing when you hear my baby call. Sing when you hear my baby call. Sing all day. Sing all day. All night too. All night too. Hush your crying, I'll sing for you. Hush your crying, I'll sing for you. Okay, are you guys older? Beautiful.
And it might be high classic camera, it is.
Yeah, the color is great.
Well, yeah, that would
laundry, and well if she did, buy
because she wanders around this torch. No carbon is cancerous.
sweeter than all the roses. But that's rhyming, right? You guys are good at that? So what do you, I don't know, what do you think, Lord? When I ask you though, right? Bart, you know,
Martin, Lart.
my eyes are dim, I cannot see. I have not brought my specs with me. I have not brought my specs with me. So I'm going to take your name and rhyme it with something, right? Like I'm going to say, there was my mom looking really dumb at the store. At the store. There was my mom looking really dumb at her master store. My eyes are dim, I cannot see. I have not brought my specs with me. Have not brought my specs with me. Okay, whose name can I do? What is it?
Kelsey.
What rhymes with Kelsey?
Mousy.
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 Kelsey.
Singing
Lots of hell, see, at the store. Kelsey getting lots of hell, see, at the corner. My eyes are dim, I cannot see. I have not brought my specs with me. Have not brought my specs with me. There was Bruce, really touching at the store. There was Bruce, sitting on a moose at the store. Gooey ram, Sam, oh Rufus, ooh, gooey ram, Sam, oh Rufus, ooh, gooey ram, Sam, third gear, ready?
Ready? Yeah.
But if you can, so can I. we're standing.
Thank you.
No, you guys are wrong.
You are wrong.
Rumblies are never.
He's singing, right? This is the Falcon Chorale. My body lies over the ocean. She loves it. My body lies over the sea. My body lies over the ocean. So bring back my body to me. Bring back. Bring back. Oh, bring back my body to me. Bring your you poo pity pie poo poo poo. I guess you can all appreciate that this weekend. Come on, kids, and sing. I can't find any song. You grab a consonant.
Morgan, how about this way?
And I work in a window factory, and the boss comes up to me and says, "Hi, Joe. How are you doing?" And I say, "Hey, I don't mind a little overtime. Hi. My name is Joe. And I work in a window factory." And the boss comes up to me and says, "Hi, Joe. How are you doing?" Oh, I don't know. Hi. My name is Joe. One sec. Legs.
Oh yes, legs.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Joe. And I work in a window factory. And the boss comes up to me and says, "Hi, Joe. I say, "I don't know. Where's my shop steward? Hi. My name is Joe. And I work in a window factory." And the boss comes up to me and says, "Hi, Joe.
Look at Morgan, man. Morgan, tuck your tits in.
Mom, you're on camera.
Sorry.
You ready? Hang on.
Is that an organ in there?
On occasion. This Big Buffalo Resort. These two people are, who are these two people? Okay, Kelsey and Christina, who are Mom and Dad? What's your dad's name? Don and Debbie, and their last name is? Both of you, right? There you go. Okay, there's one. There's the other one. Okay. I hear someone else coming. Who's this? Who's this? Come on, who are you? Come on. What's your mom and dad's name? What are your mom and dad's name? And their last name? Okay. Now this is Big Buffalo, right guys? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at all the cabins. There's 1 and 2. This is where we sing at nighttime in here. There's where Lori stays and Melanie. We got more over here. And the delightful central courtyard. That would be Tanya again, I assume. Okay. We have the crowd. Mel's playing games. That's that squeaking noise. Oh, thank you.
What's that squeaking noise? It's not used to it.
All right. Lori.
Yes.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yes.
Oh, I'm Lori Whiteley.
Okay, and
Rhoda.
And who's this beside you in the blonde?
This is my wife, Sharon.
Okay. Now we'll move along. See who else we got around here.
Mary Lemieux. Mario Lemieux? No.
Wayne. Okay. Who do we have here?
This is Ernie, Ukrainian, Lubis, something or other. Beau of Deborah Whiteley.
Okay. We can't find Deborah Whiteley right now. We'll come back.
She's pan over.
Deborah Whiteley, put up your hand.
We're number 1. We're over there.
That's okay. Now who's beside Deborah there? That's got to be Bruce Whiteley.
Why, with a guy with a hawk?
Bruce Whiteley getting breakfast. And who's this? Yeah. Jonathan, boyfriend of Gayton.
They're actually married, but they haven't.
And is this your child?
Haven't told anybody yet.
Now who's the one over there with the racy shirt on? Yeah, you. Who are you? I'm not watching this. My kids are. Who are you? Via who?
Who's got their hands in your pocket?
Okay, that's my mother.
Questions, who are you? Did you give them back to Dad?
This is Carolyn. Sister.
This is like, can you tell her sister week?
I can see right down her top from here.
Hey, who's got a TV?
This is Mavis. You can always tell Mavis, she looks like Gandhi. Oh, this is... What do we have here? Hey.
Auntie Sue.
Who's this? My children are watching this. Who are you?
Auntie Sue.
Sue who?
Charles.
I was gonna say. Who's the old bald guy beside you?
Grandpa.
Grandpa who?
Charles. Oh, Fairfield.
Who's this little blonde girl here?
I vote for zero population.
Bridget. Bridget.
Yeah, he's got 4 kids.
Well, my battery light's flashing, so we're leaving.
Yeah, it works really well.
This is the Terminator.
Lather it on. Yeah.
Who are you?
6 o'clock.
You Sarah Connor.
Who are you?
This is, who is this? Who are you?
Steve.
Steve who?
Her husband.
Who's she?
Wife. We've done that already.
This, no, I haven't done this one. We're looking, oh yeah, this is the one who was showing us inside her mouth earlier.
How long do you say?
I had licorice and I chewed it all up and I look.
Hi there.
Hi.
Please introduce yourself, young lady.
Come on,
Where are you
you're the only
going?
one left.
Yeah. Who are you?
No, everybody else
Who
has.
might this happy couple be?
I didn't have
She's gonna be my wife someday if I'm lucky. Right now her last name's Kobowitz. She loves film. She loves being on camera. She's very, very photogenic. She loves cameras. And I'm in trouble tonight.
Look at her legs.
Calamine lotion works well as a sunblock.
Did you get Jeff?
Tell her to go away.
Come on, Steve. You're wasting battery power here.